You are live.
Yeah, we're live.
Baby, stop.
All right, cool. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Yes, it's us, the Free Lads, and the Beautiful Game. I'm your host, who does the most, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Red Devil Soul and Joey 6x. How are we doing, gentlemen? Yes, some people got their heads in their hand. Yes, some people are smiling already. Some people rubbing their hands. So you can tell what kind of show this is going to be tonight. But make sure before we start, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps us goes a long way.
I've just got my hands on my team's performance, bro. Nothing to do with anyone else's team.
Okay. No, that's it.
Top of
That's
the
it.
table.
Well, look, guys. Let's take it away. How you doing, fellas? How you's been? It's been a while. The last time we streamed was about a week ago. Again, apologies, fellas. We've been a bit busy, but some of us are going to be having a holiday soon during this Christmas period, so we'll be trying to frequently post a bit more and put more content out there. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get straight into it.
Who wants to go first?
Where do we start?
Where do we start? Obvious target would be Jake.
It would be. Let's start with Banks.
We'll start with Banks.
I mean, yeah, we'll ease into the main event. You know what I mean? And then because if we just start off with the main course, everyone is just going to be like, "Oh, I'm full." So let's start off with entree, then work away, into a little starter course meal, and then work our way into the main event. But anyway, start off Manchester City. We finally won. Yes, we finally won.
Are we going to talk about both games? Because we haven't talked about the midweek either.
Aston Villa. Which one? Are you talking about my Champions League game or?
No.
Yeah, we're talking about the midweek games.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I was going off about Villa and how they were bombing us and stuff.
Yeah.
But all right, look. Look. Luton away. Scrap the form that we're going into it. We all know that actually Luton away is actually a really hard fixture this season. But like we know, you've got a draw there. They just scraped a win against Arsenal. A loss. Who was it? It was all Spurs barely won there as well. So it's a hard place to go. And considering like the form we were going into, I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, lads. I think I even said I was like, I'm not really confident with, and I shouldn't really have to say that, being the treble winners or whatever. But all right, we go into the game. I'm thinking, no Haaland, no Doku again. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man. But I see that Jack Grealish is back, Rodri's back, so my confidence is back. Get game back. But yeah, we get into the game, and to be honest, we're all over him. Like, it was actually probably the best I've seen us play during this period that, this little stint that we've had. Like, much better than the Villa game, for sure. Like, we actually got 3 shots. We got more shots than we did in the first, 5 minutes than we did in the whole of, the Villa game, which was only 2. I think in the first 5 minutes, we did, 3 shots or something. So I think Pep was like, you make sure you freaking shoot. But anyway, so, yeah, going into the game, it's typical, like what you could imagine. We got the ball all over them, and then no word of a lie, they literally just get a goal out of nowhere. It's what the goals we score, where we just cross it in, and then a header, gaff onto it or mid kiff onto it. It was their player. I think his name is Adebayo, I believe. I can't remember how to pronounce it. He just reminds me of Adebayo. That's why I remembered it. But Adebayo, yeah, big tall bloke. Gets his head onto it, beats. I think it was or one of the two, I can't remember the actual defender, and boom, they get a goal going just at the end of the half as well. So that's a bombshell. And going into it, I'm like, oh, here we go. Is this really going to happen again? You know what I mean? Especially now that they've got a lead, they can sit on this, whatever, blah blah blah. And then second half, comes in, and to be honest, we didn't actually come out blazing as well. We were a bit like, I think we were still shocked about the goal from the end of the half. And then, yeah, actually, I should say Rodri started the play by charging into the box and then getting, I believe, was fouled. But anyway, I think the play was played on anyway. And then, boom, I don't know if you saw the goal. Bernardo Silva, beautiful curl on the left-hand side from just nearly outside the box. I wouldn't say outside the box. And then, it brings us back into it. Yeah. After that, I'm like, all right, look, at that point, I was actually like, at least it's a draw now. I'll take a draw. Like, you know what I mean? Because I was like, just the way they were playing, like sitting back, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, big Jackie boy comes to the rescue once again. Well, I mean, he should have come to the rescue against the Spurs game. But, yeah, Jackie boy once at it again. I think it was like maybe 3 minutes after our first goal. Alvarez steals the ball, actually comes off his head in the midfield, steals the ball, gets into a good position outside of the box, cuts it in. They defend waffles it, and then it comes to Jack Grealish perfectly, tucks it right in near post, and then we go 2-1 up. And then, to be honest, I thought we were going to go for a third or fourth, but I think because of the way we've been playing this week and all the amount of draws we've gotten and all the amount of leads we've thrown away, I feel he just wanted to play defensive. He started bringing on Akanji on. He took off Phil Foden and brought on some other defensive-minded player. I just can't remember who it was, but yeah, I think even Calvin Phillips came on. But yeah, he was just no, making sure that we're playing we're gonna take this lead. But yeah, no, we move on. We get the 3 points, and I'm just glad we're back to winning ways. And yeah, I'm so glad as well. I know this has nothing to do with Arsenal, but so glad they copped the L as well this week. It was so to be honest, I know we're going to get to your game, but when I saw the scorelines this week, I swear to God, I didn't even see your game. I looked straight at the Arsenal game and started cheering. I started doing the gritty. I was like, yes, let's go. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, look, United as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was so happy that and you know what made it even better, sweeter as well? The fact that I'm not going to say it's massive, but as you know, we had a pretty weakened team against them, and whatever we copped the L, they had their full strength team. Besides maybe Timber, which he's already out for the whole season, they had pretty much a full strength team, and they still lost 1-0. You know what I mean? Again, yes, I heard that. I didn't watch the game, but from what I heard, they were all over and blah blah. But still, you should. If we had De Bruyne, blah blah blah, all that stuff, I'm telling you right now, it would have been a different game at Villa. We wouldn't have lost. You know what I mean? But they're still the the champions of the champions of the week. That's what I call them, because they always seem to win the league every week. And then when Man City are not on top, but whatever, Arsenal, we move on. But that's my just little rant about Arsenal. I want to throw it in there because they hurt me last
week. It's becoming a weekly thing now,
and
get him.
It's becoming a weekly thing.
They're coming at me. I've told you right now, Yusuf. I'm telling you right now, the way they carry on, it's I can't handle it. And I'll give them props. They know how to press my buttons, but I'll react. But don't get sad when some shit happens to you and then I react back. Do you get what I mean? If I the way I'm commenting now, don't get pissed off about it. But anyway, we move on. Not much more to say, but in the midweek game, it's a dead game. No. I think we're just gonna. I feel like we're gonna use 90% of our academy players, even though we're already using that a little bit in the bench. But yeah, it should be I just hope. I was making a joke to Sol. I think I'm actually scared for our fan base and Pep and stuff, just especially what will happen in Turkey this week. What's saying these Serbs, sorry, not to be racist or anything, but the Balkan area and all those areas and stuff, we know how they are. What's it to them not going out there and dropping the hell out of Pep or doing something crazy? But maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, just I'm a bit worried about our fans. I'm not gonna lie, going out there. But
come on, lads.
Other than that, I'm
right the field and break their legs.
Break their legs.
No. That's what I'm saying. I hope it's our academy players. So I hope it's our academy players because if that
Haaland will
happens,
be on the bench.
yeah,
He'll
they
be on
can
the
cop
bench
the L.
somewhere.
Sorry,
And then
guys.
get De
Run for their
Bruyne.
lives.
Get De Bruyne.
No, Haaland's not even there.
Find where De Bruyne lives
Haaland's
and get
not there.
him.
He's
Get him
injured.
again.
He's De Bruyne's in Dubai, lad. He knew. He was like, "Nah, the
Yeah,
boys
we'll
are going
fly
to
to
Serbia.
Dubai
I'm
and
going
get
straight
him,
to
boys.
Dubai."
Get him. Get him. Premier League's a better place about him, innit? Look how much more interesting it is.
No, well, look, he's actually speaking of. He should be back very soon. He's apparently started not training, started running and stuff like that. So, yeah,
I
looking
just
good news for
I
us.
feel like what was it, a knee injury?
Yeah, like a ligament.
Yeah,
I think it was knee or what, something to do with the leg, but it was a ligament injury. So you know what that's like. They're probably worse than a breakage of a bone. You know what I mean? Just because of how long
definitely.
it takes to
I expect
recover.
De Bruyne to have a bit of a whether or not he ever hits the same heights again. Like it will definitely take something off his pace. It takes something off his pace, definitely, 100%. Like it's taken off Van Dijk's pace. He's not as fast as he was before his knee injury.
Yeah, no,
and it took Van Dijk a whole
100%.
season to get swinging again.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The best players in the world usually, like, if this happens, will try to adapt. Yes, it might take 6 months to a year, but hopefully he will adapt and play in a different style, whatever. Maybe he'll try to do more crosses, whatever. But either way, I'm just excited to have him back because we all know how much of a world-class player he is. And it's actually like a signing, pretty much, having it back, coming back this way.
Definitely.
But look, we move on. I'm just glad we got the W again.
So still, like I said at the start of the year, I still think he's the best player in a Man City jersey. He was last year, even though Haaland scored all the goals, whatever. De Bruyne was. Without De Bruyne, you don't win them trophies. Arguably, you could probably replace Haaland with another top striker who can finish, and they would have scored just as many goals. Probably not as many, but they would just you put anyone at the top of that with De Bruyne feeding them and the service they get, and you're going to score goals. He's
but
probably still.
I feel like I would agree, but at the same time, we've had that, and then
but you don't
get the
striker.
goals. Whereas when Haaland,
you didn't have a proper.
Yeah, we never proper. Like the last proper striker we had was Aguero. Admittedly, Fernando Torres is a little bit as well, but Jesus came in as a striker. Ferran Torres.
Ferran
Torres, he's garbage, bro.
Well, to be honest, it wasn't that he was garbage. No, it wasn't that he was. To be honest, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, at Barcelona, I haven't seen much of him, but from what I heard, he's not the best. But at Man City, he wasn't too bad. He was actually, playing well, whatever. But it was during the COVID season, like when there was no one could travel, whatever. So apparently he got sad and lonely when couldn't go back to Spain, and he said oh, I will miss my family and I want to go back, and then because of that he went back, and then his career's now gone to shit. I feel like if he stayed, he would have had he would have been similar to Alvarez, like Alvarez is doing now. But no, look, at the end of the day, I do agree what you're saying. Like De Bruyne is very crucial to us. Just like remember we were saying in the Liverpool game, if we had De Bruyne, I feel like we would have won that game easily. You know what I mean? And a lot of games this season, there's been like that. There's the Chelsea game, even the Spurs game. If we had De Bruyne in the midfield, oh my god! But look, there's no if buts. Maybe everyone gets injuries. We can't just say that's excuse. We just move on. But look, at the end of the day, I'm just glad he comes back. And like I said, we just have to keep continuing on because we're going away. If you don't know, for I don't know how long it goes for, but the FIFA Club World Cup. So this week is our last week, and then we're off for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or how long it is. Yeah, how long it is. So we'll have some game in hands coming in. So I'm just hoping we can just stay close. Leaving, I don't want to get cop another L. But hopefully now that we've got this win, we can rejuvenate and move on. But nothing more to say, but come on, sit there. All right. So now we move on to we've done the entrees. We'll do the next meal. Liverpool. Joey, 6 times. Take it away.
6 times. Yeah. So ran out
While you do it,
winners
go.
in
I'm
the
just going
end.
to go bathroom. So go.
Yeah, ran out winners in the end. 1-2-1. 200th goal for my man Salah. Always pops up with a goal whenever you need it. Like, he's just too consistent, too reliable. This is what I said, man. He's worth fucking no amount of money in the world, in my opinion, because you can't replace him. And then a beautiful, delicious little run and goal by Harvey Elliott. Cracking
that was
shot.
a nice goal.
Yeah, bro. Every time he's come on the field this season, he's improved the team. I still don't see him as a first starter, but to have him coming off the bench, trying to prove a point every game is very handy. We're benefiting massively for it. Like, I think him alone this season has won us maybe 6 points or so. So if we didn't have him coming off the bench, yeah, it would be lingering down a bit further down the table, that's for sure. So props to him. But yeah, they were the 2 shots we had on target the whole game.
Yeah, man, it was a fucking scrappy game.
Very scrappy
watching
game.
it.
Like just typical Roy Hodgson. Sit back, defend, annoy. I gotta give it to them. They like just didn't let you rest at all, eh? And then we weren't playing our best at all either. Typically, not until we concede, we start actually playing game football nowadays. I don't know why. We just like to do that, but we do. But yeah,
I feel like Ayu's stupid
70
tackle changed everything, eh?
70-something% possession. Yeah, and Klopp did make a few subs around the same time as well.
You just started pumping them after that.
Yeah, I still think I don't think we would have lost even if he didn't come on the field. We're just too, I don't know, we've got too much firepower not to score a goal against a team like Palace. Whether or not we would have won, maybe not. Palace could have scored at the very end as well. Like, just, yeah. Glad to have Alisson back in goal, man. Like, I don't know if you've seen, there's 2 saves there where just, you're like, man, no other keeper in the Premier League is getting to them. That's goals for anyone else. Like, but he's there.
The first save.
Yeah, look, like, it was kind of close to him too, but at the same time, that reaction where he just turned and then saved, like, just gone the other way that quick, just phenomenal. But look, to be champions, you need to win games you probably don't deserve to win, or games in the late stages, and we're doing that this year. So I just hope that they can fully get clicking, and hopefully it's the next game that we fully get clicking, because there's like, just like if Nunes scores even 50% of the chances he gets, bro, we're gonna put 2 or 3 goals plus every team in the Premier League. But he just doesn't fucking finish them. But yeah, good. Good to be on top of the table.
I have a
It's
question
in our
for you.
hands
Just
now,
about
really.
Liverpool
Ultimately,
and
like,
just to
you
wrap-
know, we've got the lead on everyone. I know it's very early days. We're going to drop points, but at the same time, yeah, there's been times before where we've got out in front around this stage of the season, and Man City have just clawed us back, but I don't feel like they're the same Man City that are going to claw back a massive gap this year.
I just want to ask you a question about this, this momentum you have now at the moment, whatever. All right, come January, let's say use a 6-7 points in front of City, Arsenal, whoever it may be. All right. And come January, Klopp wants to go to his owner and be like, I want another CDM and maybe even, who knows, a capable striker, just because, like you said, is that something like, like that you could go forward so you can actually win the league, or you think you're capable of winning the league without this, with this team you have now?
This year, yes, capable of winning the league with the
But
team
that's
we
with the
got.
team you have now.
Yeah, like in this year's Premier League, yeah. These aren't the
But like,
same
let's say
City.
these two signings that I say, like, let's say like you get like a Paulinia or someone,
Oh yeah, definitely.
you know what I
Like, don't
mean?
get me wrong. Like,
Like that's someone that can put you over the
if we were
line
to
a bit
get
further.
forget the front things because we're scoring enough goals anyway, even if we didn't get another striker. If we got Polina or a proper central defensive midfield in January, I believe the league is firmly wrapped up in our hands. Like we've got it. Like
Then why not do it? Like why not? Why not? I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying why not Liverpool do it? Like you know what I mean? Like, but like
it
it's not
always
like
comes
you
back
don't
to
have the
fucking money,
money.
money, money. But now that they've got the stand's done, opened up. It's going to open up first game against United. So I think we've got 60 something thousand seats at Anfield now, 65,000 seats. Another 10 to 15,000
I
seats or
thought they
something.
have to wait. Sorry, but I thought they have to wait until the season finishes for them to open renovation.
No, they
Is that?
tested it. No, they done a test. They tested it the other day, like just had fans in there. And then Klopp done a couple fist pumps and
Damn. So
yeah, I kind of
wait,
feel
so
like they
does that mean the
prepared it.
away fans get? Is that means away fan? There's more away fans allocations as well now,
No,
because that'd have to be the case,
no,
wouldn't it? Because
no, no,
no way. So that whole top tier is just going to be all of
no,
Scousers.
yeah.
How's that fair?
It's your home stadium, but you can do what you want. At the end of the
I
day, I
swear that
think you've
should be
got to
like,
set like at the end of the day, like
but you
how
have to
many
have
away
like a
fans do
certain.
you allow in there?
Well, this is a thing. From what I've read, it's a percentage of your capacity of your stadium. So if you've got like example, like I'm just thinking off the top of my head, I'm not a mathematician. Let's just say it's Anfield. You've got 60,000 people there. You have to have a capacity of maybe 1,500, 200. I don't know what like the
Well,
percentage is. You know what I mean?
maybe
Something
like
like that.
look from my best knowledge, the way end is staying the same. They might move left or right a tiny touch, maybe. I don't know. Again, I haven't looked into that. But from my understanding, it is just that top section is just going to be home supporters.
Shit.
And I like the way they've done it. They've done it like
That's
still kept it with the antique, I mean the Anfield like stadium design with the roofs coming down towards the stadium, which just all the noise. I think it's probably a reason why Anfield's such a loud stadium because of the design of it. All the noise funnels just straight down to the pitch and then out. So good
so with
game to test it on
60,000,
as well.
you will be the third largest capacity stadium in scrap
Which
Wembley.
is
So it's
crazy when you think about it, eh? Like Australian stadiums are way bigger. Like
Yeah.
yeah, but Australian.
I
But
went to it.
the thing is,
I went to it like
Anfield's
I
been
went to a
around.
Liverpool game in Melbourne. It was like 120,000 people there.
Yeah, but this is why. I'll tell you why. Because Anfield is the same age as Australia, the country. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's why. You know what I mean? So like we got all these new stadiums. We just built our stadiums. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
nah, that's probably why. Like it's actually criminal that like Sydney FC play in a 50,000 stadium, and I've never seen it fill out once. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But that's how it is. But no,
It
that's
does give it
interesting.
a
I
bit
didn't
of
even know
it
that.
does ruin the atmosphere in Australia
What's
with
that?
it
Sorry.
being empty. Like it does ruin the
Oh yeah.
atmosphere in Australia. Like they'd be better off
Mm.
having like a 10,000 seater stadium, like what Western Sydney Wanderers do, and they fill it up a lot of the time.
Yeah. Well, I don't
And
know if
it's
you
like
heard. Did you
I've
hear
been to a
that?
West Sydney Wanderers versus Sydney FC game, and it was like the atmosphere was pretty bouncing, man.
Yeah, no, they are. That goes off. I used to go when, like, back in the
Fuck
day
off,
when
Sydney FC.
with all the Holsworthy lads. Like, I won't name their names, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
And yeah, like you said, the atmosphere was actually pretty sick. And to be fair, even when the derby was on, the stadium wasn't packed, but it was not full, sorry, but it was pretty packed. So it created like a pretty cool atmosphere. Like not the same
yeah,
as Europe, but you know what I mean, like close to it.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I was just saying, like, actually, I don't know. Sorry to carry, but I don't know if you heard Australia just recently announced that they're doing a second division.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
it's
played
like
against
no, yeah,
most of them
let's get,
teams when I was younger.
bro. You know what's funny? 3 of those teams.
Around the area. You cut
George
out.
just walked frozen on a man. I'm gonna get a photo of this.
I think it's
Oh,
Damn.
no, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
You
Yeah, I
full
was just saying
frozen.
3 of those teams are around my house, like around my area,
Yeah.
like locally. I've got like
Marconi.
Marconi, Sydney United, and then
Yeah.
Sydney Olympic or something like that. So it's
I used to
crazy.
I used to play against all of them. All 3 of them, man.
Yeah, bro. Bro, they were just normal park soccer teams. Like they had like
Yeah.
they were just normal park soccer teams. We used to play. I used to play against Sydney United heaps when I was playing for AC. But anyway,
Yes,
get
I'll
carried
never
away.
forget
Just thought that would be
Popovich,
cool.
but if you're watching
But-
Popovich, I remember you, brother.
Popovich.
Yeah, bro.
well, you know,
used
when we
to-
get big, you can
when I
you
was,
can
like,
settle
playing
you
for
can settle
Moorbank,
your beef with him.
we used to always play like Sydney
Mm.
United, and they had this player in midfield as well, Popovich.
Yeah.
And bro, it was like me and him were just the midfield battlers, and whoever won the battle between us generally won the game. And like I played against him probably like 4 years on the trot because we're always in the same division. So I was like, you know, I'd get over him sometimes, and then he'd get over. Like he was a mad player. He'd get it over the top of me. He was full dirty as well, like I am. He'd full kick me off the ball and shit. I'd kick him off the ball. It was just like full, just dirty as. Like you'd hear their manager saying in Croatian, like fucking try to break his leg, and then like we had a Croatian guy on our team, and he's like, I understand what you're saying, you fucking dogs, and yeah, it's just all happening. Like you used to have Croatian corner flags, man. Like the Croatian country flag is the corner flag.
Yeah, bro, Croatian balls, like Croatian, you'd see it like they had like it was like red and
just the
white
Croatian
instead of like black and
everywhere
white.
you
You know
look,
what I mean?
man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, props to him.
Well, no, I just think it's cool, like because now it's gonna be like, yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. Like,
Well,
might
to
even
be
like
fair,
check
like,
it out.
I feel like
On,
if you're gonna unearth any
what time
talent,
it's on.
I feel like if there's any talent in Australia in terms of the football, it's in them suburbs. It's in them type of demographics,
Oh,
like
it's the
where
West,
you get
100%.
Immigrants and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a whole different level of football.
But that's always
man.
been football, like everywhere. You know what I mean? That's always like usually like the the poved places, like France, for example. Half their team is full of like immigrants. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and look how good they are. The best team in the world. One of the best teams in the world.
Yeah.
You know. So
even England's got half.
No, look,
half their
a
team.
good game. What's that? Sorry.
Half of England's team.
What's that?
They're
Yeah,
all not even from
bro,
England.
just like I said, like it's that's what I'm saying. All of the whole world has like
Everywhere.
benefits from it.
Yeah.
Like, not benefit.
Germany.
Do you get what I mean? Like it's not a bad thing. Yeah. I mean, Germany's not really benefiting from it. They suck this year. But no, look, good result for Liverpool.
Yeah, it was.
Like I said,
Good result. Wouldn't say
my
great
performance. My
performance.
is not with you this season.
No, well, the funny thing was, I've been seeing online lately, like we've even obviously got you, City, and then Tottenham now have jumped on the come on Liverpool bandwagon. So it's a weird feeling to have some other teams wanting Liverpool to win the Premier League over a certain other team. Usually we're the most hated, like everyone's like, nah, fuck the Scousers. We don't want them to win anyone but the Scousers. But this season it seems like it's shifted a bit because people are like,
it's Arsenal, man. No one wants Arsenal to win.
Is there a different gravy in terms of
it's
like
Arsenal.
Well, look,
It's
I guess
used to City.
When you've been that starved of any
Arsenal.
success for that long, is holding on to the very grim glory days of Arsene Wenger. And even his last years weren't that great.
Mm-hmm.
They've never won the Champions League. They're just all they have is the one season that they went undefeated, and that's all they've got under their belt ultimately. But yeah.
And I hope one day someone breaks it.
20 years ago?
I don't know. I know when it was like black and white TVs, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, look. Yeah. No, oh, he's gone now. Oh, wait, no, he's come back.
Yeah.
Well, before we
Dog
move on, make sure you like and subscribe. We're 30 minutes in. Yeah, Joe's
Like
giving you
and
a
subscribe, brother.
model show at the moment. But
Are you
yeah,
gonna
make sure you
talk
like and
about your
subscribe.
Friday game?
Any more to add? Any more to add before we move? Isn't it a dead game?
But
Like, aren't you through already?
Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't it a
dead
dead game?
game.
Aren't you through already?
Really
Yeah.
expect Klopp to play a lot of
It's like City.
youth team, young players. Don't want any injuries. Want to keep everyone fresh. I think it's at their home ground too. So if we can stop a lot of first team players even traveling there, that'd be great. Just send the kids, Klopp. That's what I'll say. Send the kids, give them a run out. They'll have a good game of football to play. I'm sure the away support's going to be pretty raucous. And then, yeah, just prepare for the next game after that. The next two games,
You won't be
ultimately,
facing
massive.
United in the Europa League, I think.
Yeah,
But,
we won't, unfortunately. They got
Yeah, that's
all
actually a
year.
perfect segue to to move on. So
What was I
Cole,
saying? What was I saying on the
floor is all yours, my
PlayStation
friend.
app before that? Dominic Solanke, brother.
What
Man.
What a finish, man.
what about him?
Came out of the box, fucking 2 minutes. Did a fucking great finish, eh?
Yeah,
Nice
bro.
back heel. Straight into the corner.
Was it a back heel? I don't think it was, bro. I think he
No, it was just a
if
slice.
you watch
sliced
if you
it,
watched
yeah.
it, yeah, it looks like a back heel. Like the way he's running and the way the ball finishes up in the net, you're like, that's a back heel.
But he sort of
So
slices
when you watch
it
it
to
from
the
a
corner,
closer
eh?
angle, he sweeps it like
Yeah,
that's a tidy finish, man.
it was.
Tidy
Shocked me,
finish.
man. Fucking 2 minutes into the
Shocked the
game.
whole of United by the looks of it.
We just weren't ready.
Yeah.
But over the Bournemouth game, usually I would be a little bit more angry, but we did play well. I want to say we actually did play well. We just didn't defend.
Well, talk us more
We
into
were
the game. Yeah.
We were
What
attacking
happened?
them. We lost 3-0.
Yeah.
It's just 3 smash and grab counter attacking goals.
And that's the thing with the defenders you have on the field. Like I said, like when you got Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans at centre back, can't play a high line.
I think.
And obviously, you probably were. You were probably on the front foot.
Yeah, we were. The whole game we were. Oh, you cut it too.
Oh.
But yeah,
Cut out.
we were on the front foot the most of the game, but 2
Mhm.
counter attacks and a set piece. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yeah.
You kick, you going.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh yeah. I just feel like with them two centre backs, like they're suited to being under the cosh, playing on their own box, having all the play in front of them. The second they have to turn and start moving backwards. Yeah.
I actually think we were playing Luke Shaw at centre back.
He's were, eh?
Yeah.
Luke Shaw and who?
And Maguire.
Maguire, yeah.
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 And Regulon and Delot, I'm pretty sure it was.
So
But yeah, we're attacking them a lot, getting them some good chances, just not finishing. Like I said, I'm usually angry because we put in a shit performance, but end up winning. But we actually played well, but we fucking lost. So I don't know how to feel at the moment. Like, I'm angry, but it was a better performance that I'm used to seeing. It was sort of like the Chelsea performance. We were attacking them the whole time. But yeah, we just didn't defend properly. 2 minutes, Solanke with a nice finish. I think the 70th minute, they got another counter attack. Ended up chipping it to the back post. I don't even know who it is.
Philip Billing.
Came from, hey?
Philip Billing.
Yeah, came from back post, just headed it in. And then the third one was a set piece, just silly, not defending properly.
Tough week.
Yeah, it was a tough week. It's like taking one step forward against Chelsea, 3 steps back against Bournemouth, and then obviously today as well. But
I watched today. I don't think he's played half that bad, to be honest. Bain, look, Bain, from what I watched anyway, like, don't get me wrong, I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched probably 60, 70% of it. He's like, yeah, it was a fairly even match.
Yeah. That was the same as the away game as well.
Like, he's seemed to really press their midfield. Like, he didn't give Kimmich, Goretzka, Musiala much time on the ball. Amrabat was playing pretty good, pretty decently, like shutting out a lot, crunching tackles and tactical
He's been
fouls.
doing that the last 2 games.
Seems to be like he's getting up to speed with the team a little bit. Bruno played good. You could tell Bruno was hungry. Probably wanted to make it up to the fans for missing the Liverpool game. But yeah,
is he missing it?
Yeah, he got a yellow card, 5th yellow card of the season. That's why everyone's saying he did it on purpose because he just done it for dissent.
I fully didn't even fucking realize, hey.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just like, fuck, it's going from bad for worse for you guys. What I don't like at the moment, this is related to our game, I don't like the just utter confidence that's coming from every Liverpool fan at the moment that we're just going to smash this, because if we're going with that attitude, it'll be a fucking very tough game. Like, I would rather go with the attitude of how we've gone in every other year against United, or this is United, we've got to play well, or else we're going to lose. We can't lose at home to United. And then I feel like we'll annihilate you. But if we're going with the whole, we're going to fucking wipe the floor with yous, it won't happen. Like, today against Bain, I seen that, like, he's seemed to show a bit of fight for the badge today. He's had Varane back as well.
Yeah.
Which made your defense a lot better. But I think Harry Maguire went off injured.
Yeah, so did Luke Shaw.
Yeah, so...
Not to play devil's advocate, but you said they were fighting for the badge. You said they were just fighting for that. But did they really? Like, that's what I meant to ask. Like, they lost 1-0 to Bayern, which they should have needed to win. Do you get what I mean? Or they should have tried to win at home as well. Like, I know Bayern's a good team, but like Bayern had no reason. Like, they had nothing to win. Like, they had nothing to play for besides coming off a bad result in the midweek. But so did United. United had a bad result midweek. What I'm trying to say is, like, they had a decent game, but it wasn't like
I see more urgency. Like, I don't know. I was kind of expecting them just to, like, I don't know. I think everyone was expecting Bayern just to.
Well, no, I want to direct this question to Red Devil. To be honest, I want to see what he thinks, because, like, I'm not trying to like banter you or anything, but like, I don't feel like they really did play for the badge. Like, if they even, like, let's say they won today, whatever, they put a good performance, and even if they got knocked out, they didn't make it. Wouldn't have that been better? You wouldn't have that been like, okay, at least they showed something. Not, oh, we only lost 1-0 to Bayern. Do you get what I mean? Like, I know it was like, again, it would have been hard to get out of the group just because of the circumstances you do in. But
rewind in the glory days.
Rewind
back to the glory days, and Bayern would have been shitting themselves coming to United.
No, well, I'm not even trying to say that. I'm just trying to say, like you're saying, like, oh, they played better, whatever. But I don't feel like
I can't really say much because I didn't watch it. So I'm sort of going off Joey, and he's a Liverpool supporter. So if he's saying that he's seen fight, I'm going to have to say they've seen fight. It's just the better team won.
Yeah.
We haven't been fucking putting our chances. Look at our top 3 people. We've got what?
They lack firepower.
4 goals between all
defensively,
4 people.
Tackling, going in, midfield seemed to be running around, not allowing Bayern just to have the ball. Like, what I've seen from United this year is just like it's almost just like they just let other teams kind of come at them and just control the game, and they weren't having it in their own backyard against Bayern. Like they could have scored a couple of times as well, but as well they just don't. They just don't have the firepower up front to finish teams off. Anthony's not scoring. Hoyland's scoring in the Champions League, but no Rashford. Rashford was sick. Had Garnacho on, It's quite. It is like when I looked at the starting lineup, I was like, when you think about it, they could have Martinez in the starting lineup, who improves the team. They could have Casemiro midfield, who instantly improves the team. Any team, pretty much in world football. And then Noah's,
even though he's playing terrible.
Who?
Rashford.
Yeah, but still.
Better players, he might actually play a bit better.
He's capable of pulling a ball in the net. He's not going through the best bit of form, but we've seen Rashford dip and come back again, and dip and come back again. So he will come back good again. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, that's my take on it. Anyway, obviously, look, in hindsight, they didn't do enough because they didn't win the game.
It's our fault.
I didn't see. If they played like that against Gala and Copenhagen, they wouldn't be in the situation they're in now. Is what I'm getting at.
We've been giving my team shit. I'm not fucking getting angry or anything. I'm just saying we've been giving my team shit because we're playing shit, but we're winning. But these last 3 games, we've actually been playing good, but we've lost 2 of them, and they've been big, bad results as well. Bournemouth, and then this one that we really needed to win, which we've done it to ourselves. We probably should have beat Copenhagen, Galatasaray, and even the first Galatasaray game.
Ultimately, you'd expect United to win home and away against both of them teams. Ultimately,
we probably should have won
all 4
of them.
English team. Any top 4 English team should win all 4 of them games. But then, obviously, Bayern's
beat one.
You could have even got a result against Bayern Munich. The game did finish.
Yeah, ultimately, if Bayern come to Anfield, I wouldn't settle for a 1-0 loss. I would be spewing. I would think.
No, he meant when we went away, we could have picked up a result.
No, when they went away, you're saying
in that game, that result didn't highlight the game.
That was Onana.
But you did get 2 very late goals as well.
Casemiro,
minute of the game or something to make the scoreline look a bit more favourable to United. So ultimately, Casemiro fucking trips over the ball, then sweeps the ball.
I can't remember. I can't believe you remembered that.
Fucking FIFA scripted goals you'll ever see in real football. But it's arguably I guess I wouldn't say sympathy for them, but just a bit of common sense is. Arguably, their best player last year was Casemiro, in my opinion, and Rashford. And Rashford's been garbage this year, and they've been without Casemiro. So it's pretty much, City without De Bruyne. Obviously, Man United aren't as good, even with them players as City are with De Bruyne. But just the level is definitely noticeable, not having them too.
I think it's more Martinez than Casemiro, because it was Martinez who would pass it forward to Casemiro. And then he would start the attack, or pass to Bruno, and he would start the attack. And then we had Eriksen, which I forgot he's injured as well.
Casemiro actually came to Liverpool, really. We could do with him.
Yeah, we should
have stayed in Spain.
Everyone.
No, should have stayed in Spain. We don't want him. We don't want him around. Yeah. I actually want to come to what you said, Sol, about Onana. Do you feel like I know, look, he's brought him in because he was a new age keeper. He's actually got good numbers in the Premier League at the moment. I know he had a questionable game
in the Champions League.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I want to talk about that. Do you feel like
only
having
specifically him?
Yeah. No. Well, this is what you. I was listening to you talk. Right. You were saying we didn't have Martinez. We didn't have Casemiro. But you coped. In
we could have won them 3 games.
If we did, all those games that we were talking about. Yeah, exactly. So, do you feel like I don't know, maybe if you had kept De Gea around and had him playing in these games just because he has experience in the Champions League, blah blah. And then exactly, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. It's just a hard one with Onana because, like, yeah, you can't fault him for what he's doing in the Premier League and what he's actually initially doing for United because he's doing what he's been
getting better. He's getting better.
Then he goes and but then he goes and does what he does in the Champions League, where he's literally, like you said, he's not single-handedly, but close to single-handedly knocked you out. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, if it wasn't for his mistakes, I know he saved one penalty in one game. Like, yeah, exactly. Like I said, I don't know. It's just a bit of a hard one for that one. I just want to get your opinion on that. Like, do you feel like, oh, United should go in for a new keeper? Or not new keeper, but like maybe a strong backup.
I think you just give him a little bit more time till at least not end of this season, end of next season. If he doesn't improve next season, then we've got to look on getting another keeper again. But I think I just pray that he gets better and doesn't do these silly mistakes that he does. Like you said, he has been playing decent and saving some goals in the Premier League, but he has single-handedly cost 3 games in the Champions League, which we should have won. Probably drew won 2 of them. The Bayern Munich game, and both the Galatasaray games. He didn't really do much in the loss to Copenhagen. I felt that was more Rashford's red card.
What about the second Copenhagen game? Didn't he cost you in that one as well?
No, that was Rashford's red card.
Oh,
we won the first one.
Oh, because he went down to 10.
Because he saved it.
Yeah, he's on the. That's what I'm saying. He's on the first one. Yeah,
we went 2-0 up against the second one, and then got the red card, and then they just started putting it over us. So I can't really say it was his fault. I didn't think he did fucked up anything. It was the 2 Galatasaray games. If you're talking about the free kicks, that was the Galatasaray games.
That's right. I got confused with the free kicks from the second Galatasaray games. My bad. But yeah, no, there we go. 3 games is a lot of games, as you can see.
The first Bayern Munich game. Like I said, we should have won 2 Galatasaray games and probably drew with fucking Bayern Munich if he didn't stuff up the Sane goal. And what other one did he stuff up? I can't even remember the goals at the moment. Probably Harry Kane's goal. But yeah, we fucked up ourselves, man.
I think
we did it to ourselves. We played, like I said, I'm not angry because we're playing better. We just need to get better results. I'd rather us play better and try attack and press them instead of passing it around, sitting back, letting them have the possession, and then ultimately we win 1-0. Like, that's not a sign of a good team. We need to be attacking like your 2 teams do. Pressing them, attacking them. That's what we used to do. So, I'm angry because we lost, but at the same time, they're both better performances. So,
would have this result not been as bad if the midweek game didn't happen, like the Bournemouth result?
Yeah.
Like, for example, let's say you beat Bournemouth
still,
and then go into.
Out.
But that's what I'm saying. It was still a big what if, you know what I mean? Like, to get through anyway. And even then, you wouldn't have got through even if you won because Copenhagen.
Because Copenhagen won.
So,
I'm
just saying, like, the attitude would have changed a little bit. Do you get what I mean? Like you're saying, you're pissed off, like whatever. Do you feel like the attitude would have been like, okay, yeah, we lost against Bayern, it was shit. We're knocked out now, that's crap, but we move on now. Silver lining, now we're only got one thing to think about all week. You know what I mean? I mean,
Chelsea,
one game a week.
We're back with my team that I fucking don't want to be with.
The Mud Brothers, that's what Matisse calls you, the Mud Brothers.
Yeah.
But,
we are at the moment.
Look, I don't know. I think you summed it up perfectly when you said 1 step forward, 3 step back. That's what United is this season. They seem to be going, oh, look, they might go on a run here. Oh, they're doing well. And then they cop a 3-0 loss to Bournemouth or something ridiculous.
1-0 loss to
I don't know what's going to happen with you. I don't know. Yeah, 1 week you beat him and then you lose the next week to him. I don't like. That's what I'm saying. It's very, very inconsistent, which is not what Ten Hag was last season. Admittedly, he did have one thing that was there for him. He did have a consistent style of play. Like I said, you were the freaking 1-0 FC team back last season. So, or freaking 2-1 FC. We always used to come back in the second half. But this season, no, that consistency is gone. I know the injuries play a factor, blah, 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 but maybe January. Maybe, who knows? Look into January. But do you think
Thing is, but
Radcliffe will...
They've got such a bad reputation at the moment, I feel like. Players
don't want to come to us.
No.
Not good players anyway.
No. Match of a match, just like what we were like before Klopp. Had to unearth a real gem. If not, like, no one big was coming to us, really. But yeah, it's just got one of them. And more around the club, like, told me, really the last player to go there and really do really, really good. Yeah.
Literally.
I can't say any player's gone there and then taken their game to the next level. Obviously,
only Bruno. It's probably only Bruno.
Yeah, how many years ago is that?
Yeah, and it's going down.
Yeah, they bought a shitload of players since then, and yeah, it's a scary place for some players. Look, some players might look at it as a mad challenge, and from a United point of view, you'd hope so, but yeah.
Well, they still got that pool, like you said, but it's a different pool now. It's like, instead of getting Harry Kane, you go and get Højlund. Instead of getting, De Jong, you go get Amrabat. Yeah, you get Amrabat. You know what I mean? So this is what United is now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like you said, the big rats in town. So maybe there's a new horizon setting for United, but I don't know. I just feel like, big rat. I don't know. I just feel like as soon as like that Glazer seed goes away, that's when I feel like United might be back. But at the moment, I just feel like there's no escape for you.
I just want Martinez back, Martinez and Casemiro. That's all I want back.
Yeah. When is he back? When is he back? Sorry.
Both late Jan. Both of them.
Oh, so similar time to similar time to when
like those are two good passes, especially Martinez from the back.
That's
That's when I thought we played our best, when we had them two. So
do you feel like when he comes back
to hurry up and get back?
Do you feel like if he comes back, he'll play with Maguire?
No, Maguire's injured right now. So watch.
Do you feel like
watch Varane take a spot back?
Play with Maguire?
Varane's gonna take a spot back.
No.
Well, he played today.
It's poor Maguire. Well. My boy can't catch a break. He gets player of the month, and now he's injured.
You got to stand in ovation.
I mean? How's that
for
fair?
Getting injured? That's what happened. When he was getting off today, everyone gave him a little hand clap, like congratulations.
Oh, fair enough.
Well done.
Were you clapping?
Get back on the bench.
Were you clapping at work?
Coming. Huh? Nah, I wasn't.
Bro, were you clapping?
I couldn't watch it. I'm not clapping for Maguire,
what do you mean, bro? At least a little slight clap at work. I know, you don't like him.
Nah, Varane's going to take his spot back. Hopefully Martinez comes back soon. Then them two back. And then...
Well, look,
Wan-Bissaka.
Having them back and then going into the season with only one game a week, I don't know, maybe you couldn't have a strong finish towards the end of the season. Who knows? Maybe you might bolster up in January as well. Maybe something like that might happen.
Like I was saying to Banks today.
Might come to Anfield and win 3-0.
Don't say that. That's in dreamland at the moment.
Damn. I mean, we checked the last time. When was it that he's beat them? Was it
2016?
When was it? Sorry,
2016.
Last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat you at Anfield.
Was that the Gerrard stamp? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that when Gerrard stamped?
Yeah, we won 1-0.
He stamped Rafael
Nah, Herrera.
Herrera in his last derby match came on off the bench, fucking stamped, and then went off. What a legend. What a legend, eh? He's like, this is the last time I get to play them. I'm getting a red card. Ball. No attempt for the ball, just classic stamp.
Such a Scouser thing to do.
Whoa.
What?
That's a bit like.
What do you mean? It's in your guys' blood. You get red cards for fun. We got OG, who's also a Scouser, who gets red cards for fun in our team. It's in your blood. You love it. I don't know why. You see red. Use it like a bull. Yeah, mid-kiff as well. It's proof in the pudding. It's like a user a bull, a mortar bull. You see the red and you're like, I need it. But look, it's in your. It's the character you have in it. It's all
We've got
fun and games.
statistics to back you up there. I will
like
admit.
You said, you're loving it. You just said you look what you just said. You're like, oh, what a sick cunt. Oh, I love him for that. Man, that was what a hero. You know what I mean? So just embrace it. Who cares? Nah.
Well, in that game on Friday,
we'll stop.
Preview.
Oh yeah. All right, look. We'll just do a. We won't talk about it more. We won't talk about it much more because this is actually a really big game, and I've been looking forward since the Manchester Derby. That's how long I've been looking forward to it since we had the preview then because it was a bit of a sample. But this week, as you know, the big game's on. Burnley versus. No, I'm joking. United versus the Liverpool. As you can see on the bottom of me, we got the two representatives. Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun with this. Feel like we should do maybe a pod where it's just gonna be used to. I'm not even gonna be here. You're gonna have their own FIFA. They're gonna have their own EA match. Sorry, I should say, because we didn't get to do that last time. So I'm looking forward to that. With yours truly as commentator. Yeah, so get your practice in, boys. So yours truly will be co-commentator for that game. So I'm way looking forward to that. And yeah, so look out for that. We've got a lot of Liverpool versus Man United content. And yeah, as a neutral, I'm so looking forward to this. But yeah, no, guys, before we move on, any more to add on before we get to the predictions? Anything to say?
No.
Nothing new that's happened this week with your clubs, blah, blah, blah.
Small injuries in my back line. Great.
More injuries in your back line, yeah. Can't catch a break.
We've got a couple injuries. Not too many, but a couple. McAllister's out.
It's going to be a tough week, especially if we lose this weekend as well.
Tough few weeks coming up for United. You don't have an easy next 5 fixtures.
No, we got someone away. Then I know we got Aston Villa. I can't remember at the moment, but I know Aston Villa and Hughes are coming up, so it's going to be another 2 hard games.
Actually, I won't get into it, but there's quick appreciation for Villa lately. Hey, fair play to them. Go and beat the champions, and then go and beat runners up in the space of not even a week, in like a couple of days. So fair play to Villa. I'll give them props, give their flowers where it's due. You know what I mean? Third in the league. Is it third? Yeah, I believe. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Killing it. Fair play to them. You know what I mean? I know this is us, the free lads, whatever, in our teams, but you know, we appreciate good football and just, but yeah, just a quick shout out to them. We won't get into it too much because at the end of the day, they still fuck Villa. They're still going to be our rivals. And yeah, we move on. Yeah. Fucking, oh mate. I didn't like that, but when when he did it to Arsenal, I started doing it. But yeah, sorry, continue.
Who did that?
John McGinn. That's John McGinn celebration.
McGinn, when he scored.
Yeah. Hey, he's playing well.
Right.
The whole team is.
Scottish.
They play to him.
I don't know who he was until the season.
Scottish Iniesta.
So yeah, we'll get into the predictions quickly. Just go over week 15. We'll just do the results. Joey ended with 5. Banks and myself ended with 7. So Joey's on 74. Banks is on caught up to 69. And myself is on 78. And then week 16. So me and Joey hooked up. We didn't put our results in again, but we got the Liverpool game in. So Crystal Palace, Liverpool 2-1. Joey and Banks got the right score. Myself didn't, so 1 point to them each. Burnley, Brighton 1-1. No one got that right. United, Bournemouth. No, Banks didn't. Actually, I'm just going to say Banks because you're the only one that did the scores. Banks didn't get that right. Banks got the Sheffield game right. Fuck. Banks got... No, he didn't get the Wolves Nottingham game right. Banks didn't get the Aston Villa or Arsenal game right. Banks got the Everton game right. And with the Everton win. Banks didn't get the Fulham game right. Banks got the City game right. And Banks got the Tottenham game right. So here's us giving him shit because he was like 15 points behind us. Now this guy is 1 point behind Joey because we're fucked up.
I fucked up last 2 weeks, so I would have been fucking plain in front.
I can't even, bro. I did 3 games all week, 4 games. I got them all wrong, so I got no points. You got the.
I got 1 from
Liverpool one. Yeah.
100% record this week. Who a bank smug fucking face? Oh, you'll be 15 points behind again in no time.
I know. I gotta make sure every Friday.
Company.
As soon as I finish work on Friday.
Keep back and Vinny. Think of how far you'd be in front now if you didn't back Vinny.
So yeah,
I'm gonna keep backing him. Keep backing him.
Banks is on 74.
Keep backing.
And I'm still on 78. So 1 point behind Joey and 4 points behind myself. He's back, boys.
Well, see, this might be some motivation now for you to actually put your scores in. You know what I mean? But you know, it's not my problem.
I might even do it tomorrow. I might even do it now. Nah. No, we'll do the pot on Friday. We'll make sure we get it.
Yeah, we got some content coming out anyways, so we'll make sure we'll get all that out anyway. And I've got some time off, like I said.
I can't believe we've fucking didn't put them in.
So we'll try to put as much content out there as possible. But yeah. No, great week. Any more to add on through the week before we cut the show off? End it on the high?
Nah, man. Let's finish this bloody pod because I'm getting depressed.
I'm gonna get some practice.
Yeah, the torture session's over. Oh, look, Joey's already gotten practice in. Look, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you want like a little taster of what's coming this week, go watch. I know this is this is the Manchester Derby preview, but go watch that, and you will get a little taster of what's to come this week. So yeah. I'm like I said, I'm a City fan and I'm excited for this game just because of the way just because I know these two and how they carry on every time these two play. But yeah, I've been your host, who's done the most. We had Joey 6 times in Red Devil Soul.
Hit that like and subscribe.
Vamos.
Thanks for watching. Later, bro.
Vamos.
Later, boys.
Peace in the middle. Peace.